Welcome to episode 10 of the Ambivan project, our journey of converting a 30-year-old decommissioned ambulance into an off-grid camper to travel across North America. In our last episode, we spent a lot of time focused on patching in the boxes and grinding out the rough edges and weld seams, all to get us one step closer to sighting this thing. We are now ready for what has perhaps been one of my most favorite tasks, cutting aluminum. Specifically, we get to build window frames, weld those into place, then fill in the rest of the support beams. If you remember back to episode 1, our final design will include 3 windows. 2 will sit on either side behind the cab, which will be a dining area / bedroom, and the third, which is extra large, we will add to the back door. Between these 3 windows and those in the cab, we should have plenty of light and the ability to have a nice breeze when everything is opened up. I've already purchased the windows, fingers crossed that you all get to catch a glimpse of those in the next few episodes. And we brought the dining room ones out to determine exactly where they'd be placed. We mocked up the window frame around them, then measured and cut all the pieces from some new 1" by 1/8" aluminum tubing. After squaring everything to ensure we had a perfectly rectangle frame, Ryan tacked the aluminum together. We actually built this first frame twice. The first time we messed up the alignment on the corners, which left us with a shorter and longer frame. Ryan removed the welds with the angle grinder, and then we reset everything, measuring and checking a million times so he could weld again. The second window frame went much faster.
Gonna have to wash my hands. That was a bad deal.
Now for the most exciting part, welding the window frames onto the Ambivan. More measuring, leveling, and confirming the final placement. After some cleanup with the angle grinder, I clamped the window frame into place and Ryan welded it on. The difference these frames made was wild. When we completed raising the roof and building the exterior frame, we got a sense of the inside and what our vision would become. With the window frames in place, I could actually see myself standing at the kitchen making dinner or sitting in the dining area reading a book. Oftentimes, this project feels one step away from more than we can handle, but today was a reminder that we can do this and we will enjoy the fruits of our labor for years to come. Before installing the second window frame, we had to cut out some of the studs on the driver's side, then repeat the process of measuring, leveling, clamping, and welding the frame into place.
Putting the second window frame on today. Yeah. I'm gonna move away.
next task was to complete the box frame. We had a few more horizontal studs to add and then the entire rear to frame in. So here I am, back again with the table saw to measure and cut another couple dozen pieces of aluminum, while Ryan enjoyed a much-needed break. Once I finished cutting, we established a rhythm in which I would measure the placement and clamp the piece onto the Ambivan. Ryan would get up, do some welding, then sit back down. Repeat the process 12 times, and you're almost done.
On the street.
Some supports were straightforward to add, and some, like this one above the diesel tank, required some trimming and finagling. We left the original aluminum siding in place so we wouldn't have to mess with anything around the fuel system. When we put on the siding, we'll butt up the first layer of plywood against the aluminum and then cover the whole thing in a fiberglass wrap.
The mallet is over here. Sounds about right.
Our final tasks for this episode include adding the frame to the outside of the rear boxes, adding the seal for the back door, and then cleaning up all the corners so no one accidentally impales themselves when they walk by the Ambivan.
Wrong direction to hit. No, you had it right the second time. The first time you had it wrong. Yeah. try that again?
I was a little too short.
Oh, we got that on camera, right?
Yeah.
Good. Save that clip. Good? Okay, go.
As we wrap up our work today, we are so close to wrapping up the totality of our progress from 2024. Thank you so much to everyone following our journey. For those of you who are new, we appreciate you hitting that like button and subscribing so you can keep up with us. This is where I end my voiceover, and you can enjoy watching us finish installing the aluminum and cleaning up the corners. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
I was just gonna measure it so you could cut it while you're welding.
36 inches.
Is that what it is?
Damn well better be.
Basically. Yeah, 36 inches.
I'd hope so.
And then we'll just need to cut. Move on with it.
Railing just needs trimmed. I'm assuming that's my job.
Yep.
Here, fix my helmet.